Hey there, YouTube land, and welcome to my little kind of collection video type thing. I don't have a lot of animation videos on Blu-ray yet, unfortunately, but I do have a few, so I figured I'd go through that. I do want to make another video on here, which I'm probably going to do tonight, where I want to basically do the talk about the Screen Factory stuff. I want to do the reversible covers. I go through my Screen Factory stuff a lot, but a lot of times I just zoom by or I'll talk about them, and I won't show the reversible covers, so I'm going to do. And so people have asked what the other covers are like, and so I'm going to do that, do the reversible cover thing. That'll be in my next video, but right now, and before I start, I have to say, right now, I just finished watching a great video from an update from John Steele. And if you're not subscribed to John Steele, you are missing out. He is a really good YouTuber. I'll post in the description box down below. I'm just going to start doing like the, basically highlighting a YouTuber and putting them on that are fantastic, and to tell you guys that you haven't checked them out, check them out. Putting the link down below. Random shout out. So every once in a while, look back, you may be a shout out from you or your channel. So John Steele, love your videos, love the style that you do your stuff in, and great guy, amazing guy. Got to speak to him on live streams, got to talk to him through comments and stuff like that. Solid guy all around. If you haven't checked out John Steele's videos, make sure you do so. Great guy and a real stellar part to the YouTube, to the Bluetooth community. He's I love his taste in films. So here we go with my actually it's a fairly modest collection of animation. I know I got like a lot of like Screen Factories, and I got my arrows and stuff like that, but unfortunately don't have as many animation as I'd like to have. I'm gonna rectify that down the road once. I got like a lot of animation DVD in that, but not a lot on Blu-ray. But I do have got the 70th anniversary edition of Pinocchio. I really dig this one, actually. I'm a really big Pinocchio fan. This is one of those movies that was both I loved and scared the crap out of me back in the day. So it's got like 3 discs on it. So basically it's like 2 Blu-rays, all the bonus features, and then it gives you like the 1 disc DVD edition of it as well. It's so although it says like 2 disc platinum edition, that means like 2 Blu-rays, and then bam, shoving the DVD, because awesome that way. Monsters Inc. is a personal fave of mine. It's the 5-disc 3 DVD 3D combo back, and we have the disc, we got the Blu-ray disc with feature film bonuses. We got a 2nd disc with just Blu-ray bonus features. 3rd disc is the DVD film, of course, and bonus. 4th disc is the digital copy of the film, and the 5th disc is, well, it's the Blu-ray 3D feature film. I'm a really big fan of this movie. Actually, I really like Monsters Inc. This is very kind of like cool, like kind of particular cover. Well, here's one that made me cry. It made a lot of people cry. Don't lie. Probably made you cry too, especially at certain sequences. And it was the Disney film Up. Again, this is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy 3D edition. I actually got this one, and I actually got a couple of these for a really good price, and brand new. So that was awesome. Love this one here. Again, 5 discs, same as the last one before. You know, the Blu-ray disc, the 3D disc, the digital copy, the DVD copy, all the works. They really put a lot of work into these. This is a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen Up, it's really good. People talk about Frozen and about how amazing Frozen is, and Frozen is a great film. But Up was the movie that just touched my heart a lot. One of the great love stories of all time. Up. And another favorite of mine, I do love Disney, I can't lie. I'm a big Disney fan. Is Peter Pan. Peter Pan was it's a Disney classic that I've always really enjoyed. I love Captain Hook, and oh man, I'm a big pirate fan. I grew up like watching a lot of like Earl Flynn movies and Tyrone Power, and of course oh god, Douglas Fairbanks. I was a huge fan of like pirate stuff, and I love like the swashbuckling aspect of Peter Pan. I've always been a fan of those stuff. This one is kind of it's not totally animation, but it's partial animation, so I included it. And it's Disney's Pete's Dragon. I haven't watched this one again. I haven't seen this one for ages. We picked this one up when it was on sale last Christmas, I think it was. And it's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Again, just a 35th anniversary edition. It's got some neat little features on here as well. Extra songs and stuff like that that weren't included in the film. Definitely worth checking out. Next up is one of the greatest animated films of all time, in my opinion, is Dumbo. The animation in Dumbo is Pinocchio and Dumbo are two movies that like you just, if you're a big fan of animation, you're awestruck when you first like see these films, when you first experience them, and you're like the scene with Dumbo and his mother and their separation thing. I mean, the movies themselves are fantastic, but this has a great digital restoration. So definitely check out Dumbo. If you're a fan of animation at all, it's just an amazing film. This is the 70th anniversary edition, and I'm really excited, by the way, for a 101 Dalmatians coming out. That's one I really get a kick out of. So it'd be nice to see that one. Hopefully, I'll be working by then and be able to buy 101 Dalmatians. So I'm getting there. The job hunt is going. I got hit sick actually recently, and just like the flu type thing, so that like slowed it down. But man, whatever I can find right now is good for me, and I get something great down the road. I just don't want to be out of work for like a period of time. I get too antsy. I gotta get out of the house, drive me crazy. The Rescuers Down Under 2 Blu Ray movie collection. It's the 35th anniversary of the Rescuers, so you get like a pretty cool one here. We got the DVD edition of both films. So you open it up, right, and there's like you got the Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under on Blu-ray, and it's kind of doubled over like here. The Rescuers is here, and then like the Rescuers Down Under is like after stacked on top of one another. I'll be honest with you, I like Down Under better than I did the original Rescuers. That's that's just me. Bob Newhart. Is it Abe Gabor or Judge Gabor? I will not know right now because I am not going to look for it. Alice in Wonderland. Such a fun film. I love, I'll be honest with you, I like the new Alice in Wonderland that came out with Johnny Depp in it. I really dug that, actually. A lot of people like really didn't like it, and I didn't get it. It was actually one of the first movies that I saw with my better half in theater. And maybe that's going to give it an extra special place in my heart, but I did like the movie. But this one here is always my favorite, Alice in Wonderland. It's such a fun little film. Disney just put so many great films in here. It also plays on your PS3. Look, see? that's how old this one is. But again, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It's got some decent features on here. One, if you're collecting Disney, you gotta have Alice in Wonderland. Yes. I forgot I had this. I'm gonna watch this again soon. Sorry. The Sword and the Stone 50th Anniversary Edition. Story of, just King Arthur and Merlin. Merlin, right? King Arthur. Anyway, check it out. Really good film. There's not many Disney films that I don't like. This one wasn't a favorite of mine, but I did get it. I got it for a really cheap price. And this is really good. I think I bought this one at a secondhand shop. And it's like Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove. I got it for like $1. And I was not a huge fan of Emperor's New Groove. I thought it was okay, but I thought it was, it was missing as compared to some. Now, the reason this was $1 though, the Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove are on one Blu-ray together, and as you can tell, normally there should be 2 DVD copies, one of Emperor's New Groove, one of Kronk's New Groove, one right like stacked on top of each other. Well, not here. So, good thing I only paid $1 for it. So let's see that. The Diamond Edition of Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp is see, I don't want to keep saying this is this is a really cool one. You gotta have this one. But the Disney movies really are. They're classics for a reason. They're not just called classics and you kind of throw them on there and you get the classics name afterwards. No, Lady and the Tramp is an amazing film. And this is like an iconic scene for cinema. I mean, like not just for like animation, but for cinema in general. The the song When the Moon Hits Your Eye, like a big pizza pie that's amore, and with the Lady and the Tramp eating the spaghetti. It's an iconic scene. It's like and I do put it up there as actually being a really iconic cinematic scene. People remember it, and people remember it for a reason. It's just one of those really great scenes. I got 3 Studio Ghiblis, 2 which have the slipcover, and one which doesn't. The one which doesn't is the one that I got from Disney Movie Club, of course. So I got Ponyo from Studio Ghibli. I'm a really big Studio Ghibli fan. I want to have them all down the road. There was a box set there once with like a bunch of Studio Ghiblis on it. Howl's Moving Castle. I love this one. And of course, Whispers of the Heart, just an amazing one as well. Again, all 3 are all, Blu Ray DVD combo packs, so it's great. I mean, like if you got kids too, if you don't have Blu Ray players in the room, you might have a DVD player. Like some people have littler kids, and they do have like an old DVD player or something in the room, and not the for when they're going to bed and stuff. And then it's good to have the Blu Ray DVD combo pack. You can watch the Blu Ray in the living room and the DVD upstairs if they want to, or like say you got a DVD player or something that they take traveling with them. It's a good reason to do it like that. This one was given to me by my really great friend Chris Horton. Actually, I was so touched because I started doing a lot of VHS things. I used to collect a lot of VHS, and I still got a lot of them down there, but I just haven't found many VHS around lately. But one that I liked, and I had like every VHS version of, was a movie called The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So Chris sent me out this brand new copy. I mean, like brand new sealed copy of Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and I gotta say, I was so excited. I was like a little kid. Just an amazing film. I love Winnie the Pooh. I've always loved Winnie the Pooh. It's one of those like animated characters. I just, it just gets me. It's Winnie the Pooh. Tigger. This is the classic Many Adventures of. Really worth having. Really, really worth having. Next up is, well, Frozen. And it is like, it's already become it's a Disney classic. And some people get like, they feel all, I guess they get kind of upset because, it's Frozen and they've heard like Let It Go like a million times. Kids watch it over and over again, but your kids watch it over and over again for a reason. It's for the same reason we watch like movies like Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, some Pinocchio, and Dumbo over and over again because they're really good movies. And Frozen actually is a really good Disney movie. So, people tend to hate things once it gets really popular, or they see a lot of it. They tend to get but they don't like it. But this is an awesome film, guys. Next up is another Disney classic, and it's The Jungle Book. The music in The Jungle Book was amazing. That's it. I don't have anything else to say except I love The Jungle Book. Because it's going to be the same thing over and over again. Yes, I love this film. Yes, you should have it. Yes, it's animation. When I get animation, it's special to me. And one of the ways a lot of people, if it wasn't Looney Tunes, then the other way that you discovered classical music more than likely was probably through Fantasia. And of course, this is the 4-disc special edition. That's Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. I love both of them. They're both classic. They're art. They're pieces of art. They're not just they're not just a cartoon. It's not just the music. They are literal pieces of art. I think that all the original Disney stuff are like pieces of art, but this is like, it's like a display of art and music, a combination that was just incredible. Princess and the Frog. Honestly, I got this one in a Disney Movie Club, so I didn't pay for Princess and the Frog, but I think it's a really cool movie. I dig it. Is it like a classic? I think it's going to get there. It's going to become a classic. Is it a classic right now? I'm not sure if I would consider it a classic right now, but it does have like a Blu-ray, DVD, and it's got a digital copy of it as well. I'm not big on those like digital disc type things, so it kind of bums me out. But anyway, Princess and the Frog, definitely want to check out. And I left my favorite Disney film for last. This is probably not a lot of people's favorite, but I love music. I love jazz, and it's got a very jazzy score to it. The music is pretty incredible. The voice acting is just great. I love the animation in this one, and it's just a fun film. The villain doesn't overtake it the way that I find some movies do. and you kind of feel a little bit sorry for him, actually. Um, and the movie's Aristocats. I love Aristocats. This is one of the movies I can watch over and over and over again and not get tired of it. I mean, I love the songs, I love the characters, I love the music. This is a great Blu-ray edition of the film. There's some extra features on here. Even the DVD has bonus features as well. And Scatman Crothers. I just love this movie. I really do love this movie. Next up, now we're finished the Disney stuff. So, a classic and a favorite. And how did that get ripped like that? Coraline. Coraline is a really fun film. I don't have Paranorman yet. I really got to get Paranorman. This one did have the glasses with it, apparently. I've never watched it in 3D here, but I do love the movie Coraline. I don't know if you guys have seen the 3D on this one. Let me know if it's any good. Maybe I'll have to watch it in 3D one of these days. Well, I've only got like a half dozen more here, so like I said, I don't have a very large animation Blu-ray collection yet. I'm working on it, so forgive me for that. Next two are Justice League Seasons 1 and 2. I've got the Blu-ray editions. I love Justice League. I think it's one of the best superhero animation series out there. I'm just so waiting for, like, please, man, Batman the Animated Series. Come on, give it a Blu-ray release. And Spider-Man the 90 series. I want a Blu-ray release of that as well. Those are ones I want. But Season 1 and Season 2, just two really great shows. Of course, we got Justice, and then there was, of course, Justice League Unlimited was after that. I've got the Steel Book Edition, the tin. That's got the all Justice League series, like the series here, and Justice League Unlimited as well. So I'm a really big fan, obviously. Next up was one that I could only get in the UK edition, but I'm really proud of it. It's the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. I'm a huge fan of the music of the Beatles. I do kind of dig the Yellow Submarine. It's a very trippy little film. Got some great music in it. This is a wonderful edition. I did a big unboxing thing of that, so check that out on my channel. Actually, it's they got like pencil drawings and like all kinds of cool stuff in there. So definitely worth checking out. If you live in the UK, definitely pick up this Yellow Submarine. It's out there now. Next up is Tintin, the limited edition 3D. I didn't know if I was going to like. I love the books, the Tintin books, but I was kind of nervous on whether this was going to be like good or not. But it's got Stephen Moffat, written by Stephen Moffat and Edgar Wright, Joe Cornish, and it's directed by Steven Spielberg. So I don't know why I was worried, because this is an amazing film. I love Tintin, and this is pretty much Red Rackham's treasure. So check it out, and I think it's got a little bit of Crab Golden Claw in there as well, because it's kind of the Crab Golden Claw is where it first meets Captain Haddock, and Red Rackham's treasure is kind of like when they go on the hunt. So it's kind of like Red Rackham's treasure and Crab Golden Claw. There's it's actually a 3-disc edition. There's the Blu-ray 3D. There's the Blu-ray with all the special features, and there's the DVD feature film. So definitely check this one out. This is my sad one. I got at a flea market once Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 1. And it's not that expensive. I don't think. Pick Batman Dark Knight Returns Part 2. I just gotta find it, or just get the Ultimate Edition down the road. Because this was actually really good. And down the road, I think I'm gonna like John Steele's gonna do. I'm gonna collect all the animated ones, like the DC and the Marvel ones. I do find that the DC animated stuff is better than the Marvel animated stuff, and kind of vice versa with the live action films. But Justice League War was their launch on point for, like, if you hadn't been watching the DC animated movies, they said that War was going to be the start of the new DC animated universe. So if you want to jump on point for DC movies, it's right here, and it's really freaking good. Here's one we bought on a whim because we're at Target. It was extremely cheap, like $3 on sale for some time, and I don't know if I've even watched it. I don't think it's a very good edition, very good sequel, but it's called Ice Age Continental Drift. I like the first Ice Age movie, and I don't know if I saw this or not, but it was kind of like it was a cheap movie, and we said, well, we'd get it, and if we had like kids come in or anything like that, like little kids, well, we got a lot of like much better films to show them actually. But yeah, it was probably one of those blind buys that we kind of regretted afterwards. But it's nice to have a little bit more different type of animation in there. Most of my animation stuff, as you can see, is all is Disney related because I'm a big Disney fan. But the thing is, a lot of the stuff I got on DVD. Like I would love to get like some of the Betty Boops and the oh man, there's so much fun stuff. But that's my animation stuff. Coming up next, Scream Factory reversible covers. We're going to look into those. So if you're a Scream Factory fan and you're kind of wondering, like, you know, if you one that you don't have, you wonder what the reversible cover is, what's it going to look like, we're going to look into all the reversible covers that I got from my Scream Factory editions. I'm going to have them all out. I'm going to look at them, their original cover and the reversible covers. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Thanks for watching. For me right now, it's time for tea, and put back my my mostly Disney animation collection. Hope that didn't bore you too much, but it can't always be horror, right? It's got to be something different every once in a while. The giant lobster head kind of likes it. He wishes I had a Little Mermaid, I think. Don't you? Yeah, I think he does. He likes Sebastian. Thanks for watching, and for me right now, it's time for tea. And remember what I said. Watch John Steele. Great